good afternoon now, everyone. We have a quorum and I want to just welcome you. This is the annual meeting of the St. Louis Municipal Fund Corporation meeting. And the reason the annual meeting is taking place on July 5th instead of July 4th, which would be the normal first Tuesday after June 30th in 2023, is because, as we all know, yesterday was a holiday. So I appreciate everyone getting on the call, and I'm just gonna have the roll call. As my understanding is Latanya Kenner is out of town, or not out of town, on a leave right now. And as a result, as the vice chair, I'm chairing this meeting. My name is Nancy Cross. I just want people to say that they hear Jay Nelson from the Board of Aldermen, President of the Board of Aldermen's office.
Present.
Sheena Hamilton, City Councilor.
Present.
Paul Payne, Budget Director.
Here.
And Darlene Green, Comptroller.
Here.
Okay. And then we have guests of Saria Brown and Charles Salisbury. There was a very short agenda. The first item is for election of officers, and I'm not going to get exactly the legal terms correctly, but as the comptroller has the right to designate who should be her person on this committee, but I think we want to just do a motion to make sure that we have a record of having elected somebody, because of the just to be on the safe side and make sure everything is fine. So the chair of the board is open for nominations. And I don't know, does someone have a nomination to have for the chair of the board?
Madam Vice President, thank you for opening that discussion up. I wanted to heard the bylaws say that I have sent a written revocation of my designee as required by the bylaws. My representative is hereby revoked immediately, and you guys will be receiving that in writing as per bylaws.
Okay, great.
And if I may comment, Madam Chair or Vice President, however we should designate you today, I don't think that really per the bylaws we need to do anything as far as the election of the president. However, for clarity of the record and just to shore up all of our items, and I say that because the offices are the offices of the people who are designated in the bylaws. And so the office of the comptroller, in my view, holds the office of president today. And those terms are 3 years. However, to alleviate any potential concern that we might have, I would suggest that this board re-elect the comptroller and her office as president. And so I would move that this board elect Darlene Green as president of Municipal Finance Corporation.
Do I have a second? Okay.
I'll second.
Okay. Any discussion? So I'm going to ask for a roll call vote. All in favor of having the comptroller preside as the president of the fund going forward, please signify by saying aye as I call your name. Jay Nelson.
Aye.
Paul Payne.
Aye.
Darlene Green.
Aye.
Sheena Hamilton.
Aye.
Nancy Cross. Aye. So as a vote of 5-0, the comptroller has resumed her role as president of the fund corporation, and I will hand it over to you at this particular moment if you would like, Madam Comptroller.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. And as we continue with the agenda, we're on item 2, and are there other elections at this time?
I have one other item. So I would move that this board appoint Nancy Walsh, who is a manager over contracts and special projects here in the City Councilor's office, as our assistant secretary for a term to run concurrently with my term as secretary, so that she is able to assist me in that office and serve as needed in my absence.
So moved.
Second. Roll call vote, please.
Okay.
Madam Vice President, please assist.
Okay, Jay Nelson,
Aye.
Sheena Hamilton,
Aye.
Madam President,
Aye.
Paul Payne,
Aye.
Nancy Cross, aye.
Thank
So
you.
vote of 5-0, Nancy Walsh has been added as the Assistant Secretary to the Fund Corporation.
That's great. Are we, as we still remain on item 2, are there any other nominations or discussion?
No.
Hearing none, we move to item 3, which is old business.
And so I have one thing, Madam Comptroller. I would like us to select a date for a special meeting to discuss the housing of the settlement funds for the Rams settlement money. And if we can pick a date here, that would be great, or just your up to you as to how you want to have that date selected, if doing so here in the present would not allow for it. So for that purpose, number one, and having a specific notification on the meeting notice that will have a closed portion of that meeting to receive advice and counsel from bond counsel. And as well, I would like to propose an amendment to the bylaws to alleviate the situation that we have every so often where our meeting date falls on the 4th of July.
That sounds good. Do we have any ideas or suggestions for a special meeting? Any dates in July or August? I'm pretty flexible for next week and the week after.
Same.
And the noon
Yeah, same
time
here.
is pretty good.
Same here. So it probably makes sense to do it sooner rather than later, and then let people go. So if next week be enough time.
Yeah, how about like Monday? That way we can get the notice out on Friday. So like Monday at noon, the July 10th, would that work?
Yes.
I believe so, July
Yes.
10th at noon.
And I'll work with your office, Madam Comptroller, to get that notification posted.
Okay.
And that's the only thing I had for old business.
Okay, any other old business at this time?
Madam President, if I may ask, Ms. Hamilton, do you need any assistance with putting together the bylaw change that you were suggesting?
No, but thank you so much for the offer.
Any other old business or discussion? If not, we'll go to the new business. Item 4, new business. Any new business at this time?
No.
Well, hearing that, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Bye.